He said, when people come to me with high blood pressure, I put them on Celtic salt. Why does he put them on Celtic salt? Because Celtic salt contains 82 minerals. It's a hand-harvested sea salt. So the minerals are in the Celtic salt in their balanced form.
Is there any type of salt that can lower your blood pressure? Well, when comparing Himalayan salt to just your normal table salt, there is absolutely no difference in blood pressure or urinary sodium concentration. In fact, the only salt that has ever been demonstrated to reduce blood pressure are salt substitutes, specifically potassium chloride, also known as no salt. There are absolutely risks if you excessively consume potassium chloride, but in normal amounts, potassium-enriched salt is an extremely effective substitute to lower systolic and diastolic blood pressure. When talking specifically about Celtic salt, there are many different minerals inside of it. However, there's an extremely minuscule amount of any of these trace elements. For example, the RDA for magnesium is 400 milligrams, and in 1/4 tablespoon there's approximately 5.2 milligrams inside of Celtic salt. And the RDA for potassium is about 3,500 milligrams, and there's only about 2.7 milligrams found inside of Celtic salt. So by the time you got meaningful amounts of any of the trace minerals, you would have consumed far too much sodium, and any possible positive effects these trace minerals may have on your blood pressure would be outweighed by the extreme amount of sodium you just consumed. And the other thing that is important is if you buy table salt, you can buy iodized table salt, which contains 45 micrograms of iodine per gram of salt. So in just 3 grams of salt, which is about 1,100 milligrams of sodium, you can essentially get the recommended value for iodine. And the prevalence of iodine deficiency is why they started iodizing salt in the first place. And the last thing to mention is that you can buy iodized salt for 5.6 cents per ounce, but Celtic salt will run you about $2.83 per ounce. So for the minuscule amount of trace minerals you would find inside of Celtic salt, it would probably be cheaper to just increase your consumption of high quality whole foods. And importantly, you may actually be minimizing your exposure to some of the heavy metals also found in Celtic and Himalayan salts, due to the fact that they are not refined. With that being said, if you would like an individualized approach to nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.